Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see the red box. Oh yeah. Big time, big dogs. Favorite perspective. Accepting. Deja un like, comentario y suscribe. Dame dato.
Y'all already know who in the building. All ball, the instigator, the exaggerator, the panicker, the worst takes of all time. We in the building. Let's go.
Worst takes of all time. We've been getting a lot of shout out to Dreamers Pro.
Big shout out.
Showing love.
Legendary.
Showing love on our LeBron video with the Peds. We do the Peds. Kevin Garnett accidentally, quote unquote, allegedly, quote unquote, talking about, Big Braun on them big boys juice.
You know what I mean, that new juice.
And y'all are going crazy in the comments about it, leading us to tonight when Big LeBron, 40,000 points. 40,000 points will break Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's. No, he broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar all-time record, but 40,000 puts him at a new plateau, allegedly. Oh, boy. Does anybody care about 40,000 points in the NBA?
Well, is it a little over 3 billion people on the planet Earth?
Yes, it's about 8 billion.
Out of about 8 billion?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was 3. All right, maybe you just add the 2 lines and it makes an 8. Out of those 8 billion people, who cares? I'm gonna tell you one who don't give a goddamn. All ball. Listen, is it monumental? Yes. Is it great? Yes. Does it make him the greatest? No. It just makes him a great player with 40,000 points. That's it. I've never seen so much celebration for nothing. I'm sorry. For nothing. Once again, I give him props for lasting this long, playing this long at this level. But even with 40,000 points, you're still not going to have the most championships or the most regular season MVPs or the most finals MVPs. And for me, those are the 3 most important accolades you can have when it comes to being the greatest of all time. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has all the accolades, and at one time was the greatest scorer ever with the most points. We still consider Mike the GOAT. So for me, I don't give a goddamn how many points nobody had. Even if this was Michael Jordan, the late great, God rest his soul, Kobe, whoever. I don't care who it is. That don't matter to me. What matters to me is winning. And he's not the greatest winner. He's going to have the most points. Cute. But it doesn't amount to championships. So to answer your initial question, I can give a goddamn how many points he has.
Well, the brother, we live Flea decided to jump in right in the middle of this conversation.
He thought he was going to just sit there. He thought he was just going to sit here and hate on LeBron for
how you
an hour.
Me up? Yo, how you set
He's just going to sit here. He's just going to sit here and hate, right? That's what he's going to do. No pushback, no nothing.
No.
Fabian was going to sit here and nod his freaking head with them sunglasses on. And you were just going to sit here and just, yeah. He's got his other Road Dog Dreamers Pro in his back pocket now. Like, he think he doing something right. I don't like his behavior. I don't like this man's behavior. I don't like it. I don't like that about
Flea, I love you like a brother. What's good, my brother?
My brother, what's up, baby?
Now, before you go, I don't give a goddamn if this was 100,000 points. I ain't celebrating nothing. I'm celebrating when he retired. I'm sick of him. I'm sorry. But go ahead.
You've been calling for his retirement for the last
I'm popping
2
the bottle.
years.
Listen, I don't even drink. I'm popping the bottle. Listen, when LeBron James retire, I'm popping the bottle. Facts.
Yo.
And I might take a pull. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's that nasty. I'm sick of it.
That's crazy.
Hey, Flea, listen. They might get him up tonight.
Yeah, he's mic'd up from the walk-in. I need to hear everything from the walk-in.
Lord have mercy.
Parental advisory.
So, Flea, before you go, 40,000 points. He might be on the juice. Played 30-something years. still ain't got the most accolades. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Now you go, my brother. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm nasty with it tonight.
It's just disgusting. Yo, hopefully sure got clutch on it. Yo, this.
Don't let that distract you.
That
Please.
just threw me
40
off. You know, I fish and throw something in here, just throw everything off.
The one-liner.
Yeah, just reels you in. It's 40K. I'm with you. I'm not like it's like extremely impressed.
No. Hold on. Because you know sometimes this right here is bad. What did you just say?
I'm with you. I'm not like thoroughly impressed. It's all right. Cool. Okay. Cool. It's dope. It's just it's something else to celebrate. I'm not hating on it. But it's just something else to celebrate. I just took a nap. Just woke up from a nap. You know, cool. You know, but something else to celebrate. It's not. You know, championship, a 5th championship. My attitude is different, right? But 40K is good. He's just he's putting he's just stretching out the record, just making it impossible for anybody to reach. So I ain't mad at it.
Well, I'm not mad, but I think even let's compare it to Kobe. There's something about watching that replay for the millionth time. And you know, I rank LeBron above Kobe, Flea. You know that, right?
I'm aware.
But there's nothing like watching Kobe lock down LeBron in the All-Star game and just give him fits. It's David versus Goliath. There's something about LeBron, Kobe Bryant, Derek Jeter. Like, I was a big A-Rod fan from the rip because, you know, I'm Dominican. I thought he would be the best thing since sliced bread at shortstop. And he was. He was amazing. But there's no way possible I'm taking him over Derek Jeter ever. And today, I'm announcing it on his little 40K day. Ain't no way possible. I'm taking LeBron James over Kobe Bean Bryant. How?
This man. When did that become the conversation? In
40K day, March 2nd. March 2nd, 2024.
Both of y'all come to the dark side. I love it.
Listen, when it's time to perform, doesn't matter who's in front of you. Doesn't matter who I don't care if Shaq is my teammate. The potential greatest of all time, I'm going to fight you. LeBron ain't got that in him. You have to manufacture moments like this. 40,000. Who cares? Correct. That is the thumbnail, LeBron. We don't care. We've never cared. Ever. Kareem was the all-time leading scorer, and I've always forgotten that. I've never cared. We've never cared about the captain. And the captain never cared about us, to be honest with you. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, he needs this. He needs to do this. Why? Because after he retires, he's going to make 40K shirts. He's going to make 40,000 this, 40,000 that. Yo, bro, but even if it's not 5 rings, because even if you get a 5th ring right now, it's not going to be the 5th ring as the best player. We know that for a fact. Number one option. Option.
They win this. They win this year. They win. Go ahead.
No. I'm this is all I'm gonna say, and I disagree with Fabian with this. If he gets a 5th ring, he's gonna be. Listen, I'm just listen. If he gets the 5th ring and he's the Finals MVP, the discussion is real. I'm sorry. I don't want to say that. You know I don't want to say that. But it's no way in the world at 39, if he gets a Finals MVP and wins a title and goes for his 5th, no. The discussion will be made.
No, because how do you get a Finals MVP and become part of a championship team at this very moment? You need to manufacture a team way differently than you ever did before, and you can show you're a role player at this point. That isn't it. He can't make or break himself on the list anymore. He can't do that.
You gotta let that go, bro. You gotta let that.
Let what go? Stop
he
it.
Gonna be a role player.
What are you talking about right now?
Hold on. You think LeBron? I just listen. Number 3 option. He's proven that yet again.
Yo, this is crazy.
Ever since y'all said he was the number 1 option, what's been going on with LA? Can we be honest about this? Ever since you yelled at me, all because I gave an opinion. What has happened with the Lakers?
You tell us.
Well, hold on, Fleet.
Mediocrity.
Fleet, just real quick. All I'm gonna say is this: y'all just seen. It was a guy that said he was a It was a guy that just said he was a he did the books, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said that John Stockton, they was amping up they stats. Did y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got to make sure they ain't amping up this guy's stats, man.
No. Because you say that, right? You say that, right? You say Stockton, but you don't say Jordan. You say Stockton. The example you give is Stockton. You don't give Jordan. Like, come on.
In all seriousness, he's gonna be able to use this to brand and everything like that. But
you will never hear LeBron James bring up 40,000 points ever again after tonight. You'll never hear him talk about this again.
I bet 20 push-ups if I could do them. Bet 20 push-ups.
That after tonight, like once this is settled,
right?
He's gonna be talking about this like next week after the season.
No, Flea, you hold on. You just said after tonight he won't talk about it. You telling me when he go on his podcast, when he in the barbershop, he ain't gonna bring up ever 40K?
I can't see it.
All right, it's bet 20 push-ups, and I'm doing it with no shirt.
That's fine.
Live. It's a
That's
bet.
fine. That's fine. I'll take that bet.
He's gonna make this his fifth championship. He's making his fifth championship. The scoring title, he's making it into his fifth championship. It's his way. We listen to your point, Flea. To your point, because we have to really start investigating Mike too. Nobody's talking about this. Mike was the first person to really do what he did with the media. Yo, if you talk bad about me, I ain't going on your front. Sports Illustrated, I ain't going on your front page no more. Was Mike really better than Akeem Olajuwon in 1992? I don't know. The media was so behind him. They were so behind him. You can't even make that argument. People, they look at you like you crazy. So LeBron is using the media the same way.
He was absolutely better than Dream in 92.
Listen, we're going to go over this because
I think Dream won Defensive Player of the Year that year, 92, or maybe
exactly.
Yeah, but
so all I'm saying is that you see how you go. He absolutely was right, but a Jordan fan, they might snipe me. They really might try to end me for making that statement. It's the same thing with LeBron fans, bro. All I'm saying is I don't care about 40K, and I really don't care about the scoring title. I don't care about none of that. That's all I'm saying. He does, and you think he's never going to bring this up, Flea?
I don't think he'll bring up the 40K, but the 40K is just going to naturally go with the fact that he is the all-time leading scorer. So, I guess we'll hear it again. I'm just saying that he's not going to be having conversations about, oh, I got 40,000 points. He'll be like, I've scored the most points if it's ever brought up. That's what I'm saying. I don't think the number matters. I just think, like, if it has to be talked about, okay, yeah, I got the most points ever. He didn't even try to do that shit. Just, I'm around. I'm here for 20 plus years. Here.
Right. Well, for me, before we in this convo about the LeBron 40K, my thing is the reason why I don't care about it is because they're a bad team. Like Charles Barkley said, all these platforms, everybody, we bragging about a team that last week was in the 11th seed, now they the 9th seed. So it's like it's different if you was top 3, 4, 5. So for me, 40K, all right, it's cute. Go win a championship, man. That's it. I ain't with none of that. I don't care about none of this. Win a championship. And right now, you're not top 5 in the league. You might be barely cracking top 10. I'm sorry. He lucky Embiid is hurt. He might not be top 10.
And everything Barkley said was refuted by everything Kenny Smith said. All of these teams after Denver are all bunched together. There's nothing that separates the Clippers right now from the Lakers. There's nothing that separates Phoenix right now from Golden State in the playoffs. Fuck the regular season. In the playoffs. Right now, all those teams from 4 to 10 there's no big difference. There's no juggernaut. There's no separation from any of those teams. So I agree with you. Yeah, go win. But they're being talked about because if Golden State decides to play well, look how they look. Look how they've looked for the last month. When the Lakers decide to play well, look how they look against a Clippers the other night. Like, so we can't. That's why they're talked about at the 9 and 10 spot, because they still know how to play good basketball. This is not a normal 9th or 10th seed, is why they still talked about. That's just why. That's how I look at it. Like, okay, we don't talk about a regular 9 or 10 seed in the Eastern Conference. Rightfully so. But a 9 or 10 seed in the Eastern Conference right now doesn't have a Steph Curry or LeBron James. It's just a fact. They don't.
Bro, we were all tuned in for Kobe Bryant's last game.
Mm-hmm.
A superstar is a superstar. Like LeBron James, he's
Right.
gonna get this kind of attention. Yeah, I agree with that.
Right.
I agree. Like, you know, I just don't know if the other guys, it just feels always as if it has to do with the materialistic. It doesn't seem like it's quality to me with LeBron. And I'm halfway joking, but I'm not, because I always tell Dime. I always tell Dime Dropper, bro, it's different when you want to root for your team, when you want to root for your players. And it hit home for him when he got James Harden on them Clippers, because he hates James Harden's guts and he has to root for him. It was the same thing with getting Kyrie and KD for me. It's like, bro, I don't want to root for that. I want to root for so the same thing with Kobe Bryant. When we look back at their careers, I don't think people are really saying Kobe's better than LeBron, because I don't believe that. But I think what they are saying is, I'd rather have him on my team, sit there every day in the locker room and go to war with this guy, because I can. Well, if we win like this, it feels better. It just does. And I think this doesn't feel good. The way they manufacture the 40,000 and everything, is it all his fault? Nah, but he's a big part of this. He's doing the extravaganza for 40,000 on a Saturday night in LA.
I mean,
like,
he's a Laker. He's a Laker.
He's the 9th seed.
This is not a normal 9th seed. Who's the 9th seed in the East right now?
He's the 9th seed, bro. That makes it even worse. And he's supposed to be the GOAT. But you know what? Big shout out LeBron, 40K. Flea, we got you up here. We got some Knicks news.
Mm-hmm.
Need your thoughts. It's not official yet. Shake Milton. How do you feel about that? I don't like that long pause like that. I'm sorry.
It's just depth. It's just depth. Shake Milton played 4 games for Detroit this year. Then he played in 24 games for Minnesota this year, right? He hasn't played a lot of basketball. So I don't know what the expectation is. Okay, you add another guard, you add some depth, you add another guy that you can get in there that's been around the block a couple times, had a cup of coffee at a couple different stops. He played well for Philly that year. He played really well. He was like in 6 Man of the Year conversations a couple years ago. So he's a capable guy. I just don't think he's played any significant basketball all season long. So what are we going to expect from him coming in and doing what? Is Tibbs going to play him? Is he going to be a part of rotation? What happens?
Can I ask y'all a question? Do you think he's just as good or better than Grimes?
No,
I think Grimes is having a better year than him.
No, okay, but what I'm saying is, I like the pickup, and I'm explaining why. Right now, we missing the Grimes, and I think he can fill that void. I'm not saying he's just as good as Grimes or better, but like I said, to get a 6'5" guard that can defend a little bit, and on the offensive end, he's decent. Because right now we struggling bad. Yeah. Guys like Josh Hart can't put the ball in the hole, pause. And DiVincenzo was just chucking up too many threes. And Burks is not working out as good as I thought it would be thus far. But I like the pickup. And once again, Fade, this is for the future. Remember, people need to understand these moves we made doesn't mean we was winning the championship this year. We're not healthy. But like you said, depth, and also, we got a lot of assets to make a big move in the summertime. So I think they're looking to the future. So for me, I like the pickup. I don't see how it can hurt us. I just see it can either help or we just stay where we at. I don't see that it hurts us. So I actually like the pickup. I feel the Knicks at this point we making the right moves. We making the right moves, and I predict in the next 3 years we'll win a championship.
I'm not sure. Like with Fish saying this, Shake Milton can't be no worse than Josh Hart. That's my thing with Shake Milton. He has an ill name. He's one of those players that have a dope name, but just you can't say he can't be no worse than Josh Hart. Josh Hart is what, 6'5"? He plays bigger than 6'5". He grabs 10 rebounds a game sometimes.
He
like
plays right.
Like Shake, they say, he's supposed to be a good defender. I don't see him. I don't see that. It doesn't pop off the screen. And if he was that guy at 6'5", then we're talking, because we need a guy to bring the ball up and could spell Brunson. That is the major issue. That is the major issue. At least before, again, we had RJ there and Julius Randle. Of course, we're missing our players, but RJ would again play with the second unit. IQ was there to handle the rock with the second unit. We are missing that.
Real quick, Lakers in 10th place. I'm sorry, I said 9th. They in 10th, but you can finish. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Shake Milton is the 10th guy off the bench. It feels like. What do you like? I said it earlier this week, Flea. The Bogdanovich thing. He's looking like Evan Fournier to me. I don't see the whole, like, I get it. It was worth the chance to go get him, and it makes more sense, of course, when you have OG and Julius Randle back and Mitchell Robinson there, and then you have him in and out of the lineup. But I don't think you can justify not playing Evan Fournier but giving Bogdanovich minutes. And I don't know how Shake Milton fits if he doesn't stand out off the screen like those guys.
Y'all got to remember that guys are being played out of position right now. And what I mean by that is
facts.
Guys are being asked to do more than they would be asked to do if we were fully healthy. So, yeah, it is hard to look at Bogdanovich and say, what is he doing more than what Fournier was doing? But we're asking Bogdanovich to come in and be a spark for us when we're not even fully healthy, right? We're asking Deuce McBride to play high minutes than he would if we were fully healthy. Josh Hart wouldn't be on the floor for 47 and a half minutes if we were fully healthy. Like, guys would fall into certain slots, certain pecking orders. The rotations will be different, again, if we were fully healthy. And I think that's not an excuse. Like, again, when other teams are not healthy, we apply the fact that they're not healthy, and we take that into consideration. I don't think the Knicks are exempt. You got to understand, we're missing 3 starters, 3 guys that started for us.
Yes.
So if you can't factor that in and understand that we hanging on by a thread, trying to play hard every night, trying to elevate guys that shouldn't be, asked to do what they're asked to do. We have Josh Hart putting the ball in his hands to start secondary breaks and fast breaks and get us in transition. Josh Hart should never be getting us in transition, like ever. Get it to the half court and get that shit up, right? I love his confidence. I love the fact that he plays so hard. But I also got to understand what you're good at and what you're not good at, right? And we asking guys to do some things that they're really not the greatest at. DiVincenzo is not a volume shooter. This dude takes like 10 to 15 threes a game.
In the first half. You talking about the game.
But we're asking him to do that, right? So I just think, it's finally starting to come back down to earth that, like, the Knicks are gonna struggle without our full lineup.
Well, Flea, just to piggyback on that, any team. See, I just want our Knicks to get the same respect any other organization gets if their whole team is basically dismantled by injuries. So, that's like right now, LeBron about to play. Or let's not even say LeBron. They play in Denver. If Aaron Gordon and Jamal Murray goes out, we don't expect the Denver Nuggets to even make the playoffs, let alone compete in the playoffs for a championship. We're in that same boat. So I just ask people to please, I know everybody want to make fun of our Knicks. Yeah, we in a bad spot right now. But just imagine any team with their best player and their 2 best role players out. Just imagine Dallas without Kyrie, Tim Hardaway Jr., and whoever else.
The chirping wasn't going on
Yeah, when we was winning.
14 games after 14 games and 15 games in with OG before Julius got hurt. The chirping wasn't going on. People wasn't in our DMs. The jokes was done was real. Like everybody,
they was
you didn't hear from nobody.
They was agreeing with us. Look, people was coming out the woodworks all of a sudden. Oh, y'all looking good. Yeah. But let me say this. Front office got something up their sleeve. I'm telling you right now, we can probably package now about 4-5 players with probably 4-5 picks and go get a big dog. I'm telling you, listen, they got a trick up their sleeve. And Fabian, what I told you, when we got OG and when we got rid of Obi, what I said they up to something. So now getting Shake Milton, like I said, to me, that's just him helping out with Hart and DiVincenzo because them dudes, they playing too many minutes. They got to have the ball too much. It's too much to rely on them for scoring. So hopefully he can take a little pressure off them. But once again, this is just another asset if we got to package something up to go get. Because somebody going to be disgruntled when the season is over. Whether it's Embiid, whether it's Devin Booker, whether it's Giannis. I'm one of these guys that don't go deep in the playoffs or get a championship is going to be some rumblings. And right now, we sexy again. And we have the draft picks and we have the assets. Listen, man. Knicks is here, baby. I love the move.
Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, another team who made a bunch of moves, big time moves in my opinion. The Dallas Mavericks at the trade deadline. They got Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington. But Luka Doncic has been on a tear. They just lost last night. No, 2 nights ago to the Boston Celtics.
No, they got blown out. Don't say lost. They got blown out.
They got blown out. Luka had 37-point triple-double.
Tatum
looked like he.
Braun dapped the niggas tonight. He went over and dapped Perp, Stephen A, Malika, Bob Myers.
Yeah.
He dapping niggas out. He showing niggas love.
Disgusting.
He showing love tonight. He hates Stephen A. Smith. He went and just dapped him like.
Yeah, you know what that is? Yeah, 40K, nigga. You still ain't the GOAT. Get out of here, man. I'm telling you, I couldn't have been there. I don't want. Look, go ahead and finish. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Fabian. I just saw that shit. He dapping up. He hugging everybody and shit. I said, oh my god.
And you talk about he ain't gonna say 40K after this.
He might wear glasses during the game. He might have shades on during every single game after this. Please.
He gonna get the chain that's gonna say 40K. Come on, man.
Tell me no, please.
Yo, that's fucking funny.
If he's not on tonight in a press conference with a 40K chain.
Yo, that's funny. Or I better not see that
40K chain from behind the bench during the game.
I better not see that shit.
I'm telling y'all right now, if they drop the confetti and at the press conference he got a t-shirt or a hat and they got the 40K on it.
You gotta win though. They can't do that and lose.
The fix is in, they gonna win. Come on, man. Oh, look, he got that thing sprayed and laid too. It's going down tonight.
He got that thing
it's going down tonight. He done colored that thing with that black crayon. Yeah, it's going down. Ooh. See that charcoal up there? You can put some ribs on that thing, baby. But go ahead, Fabian. You were saying, Luka, I'm so sorry. Me and Flea over here playing around.
No. Well, Luka Doncic, he's been killing lately with Kyrie Irving is over there. But they played it. They both were healthy. They both played against the Celtics. They got blown out though. 37-point triple-double, something like that. Jason Tatum looked like he's taking it personal, the MVP race. Not gonna lie, that game looked like he heard our podcast and was like, "What? Enough is enough." Oh, what's like Spencer Dinwiddie recently though? You spoke about this AllBall. He had not so nice things to say about Luka Doncic, the Dallas Mavericks. We always call him a crybaby. What are your thoughts on Luka Doncic, real quick?
Well, just real quick. Dinwiddie could sound like a disgruntled employee, which he might be, but I've been saying this for a while. And what Dinwiddie said, it's going to be hard for guys don't want to play with Luka. I'm sorry. He doesn't pass the ball. He's a ball hog. And I said this on our platform last week. He just cares about getting his. He don't care about winning. All these blowouts. All these where, like I said, they ain't no top 2, 3, 4 seed, even though I had them. I was hiring them because, like I said, with that backcourt, but I just think Luka only cares about Luka. So as long as Luka get his 30, 40, he's fine. He's going to hog the ball. He's going to keep the ball. He's James Harden 2.0. The only difference is James Harden. I don't think guys didn't like playing with him because he's going to give the ball up. He's going to get you rolling and get you the alley-oop. He's going to get you paid, Clint Capella, things like that. I'm being honest. Dinwiddie, he played with him. He sees it. Listen, why y'all think Tim Hardaway drew your chucks? Because he know I ain't going to get the ball. So when you see guys chucking and throwing up bad shots, it's because Luka's a ball hog. And once again, I see the body language. I've been watching him. Is he a great player? Yes. Is he going to go down as one of the best? Yes. Is he a great talent? Yes. But would I want to play with him? No, because you're not going to get the ball. Imagine playing with a guy like that. How you going to get the big contract? How? You can't. Listen, he only cares about himself. As long as he get his, it's fine. He going to get his 30, 40. He ain't going to play no defense, whether they win or lose, and he's fine with that. I'm not a fan of Luka when it comes to that. I'm sorry. And I've been saying that for a couple years now.
What do you think, Flea?
I don't think Luka's a ball hog. I think he gets guys involved. I just think he's a high usage guy. I think he's a guy, a volume shooter. You know what I'm saying? I think he's had the responsibility of being the best player as soon as he walked through the door. And with some of that responsibility, it takes for you to figure out how to trust your teammates. So at some point, winning is going to go with him trusting his teammates. So when you start to see him putting faith in Kyrie Irving, like Kyrie Irving has no problem playing next to him. Kyrie Irving has said glowing things about playing next to him. So I'm not, okay, I hear what Spencer Dinwiddie is saying, but when the Lakers waived Spencer Dinwiddie, we're going to hear that it was tough to play with LeBron James. Like Spencer Dinwiddie seems like that type of guy, right? Like, so, okay, I hear you, Spence. Cool. It was tough to play with Luka. You're going to tell us it was tough to play with LeBron too. So, I understand AllBall's point. I just think that Luka is a guy that is going to take the light switch to go off that says, I got to be able to trust everybody around me, including my coach, like including Jason Kidd. Like, I don't think Luka trusted Carlisle. Although Carlisle is a championship level coach, he never displayed that, like, yo, I trust this dude.
Good point.
To me, it seems like he has a little more trust in Jason Kidd. And I think he just has to continue to mature. You're talking about a guy that's been playing pro since he was 14 years old, scoring the basketball and putting the ball in the hoop and not really having to get everybody involved is something that he's used to. Now he's playing in a league where everybody is good, not just you. Like, everybody is really good. So I just think it's going to take a little bit for him to, trust his teammates. I'm glad that Kyrie Irving is over there now, a championship level player, a guy that's, been to a couple different NBA finals, a guy that's played on some big stages, so that, Luka knows, okay, this is what it takes, to win. This is what it takes to compete at that level. Yeah, like you said, great player, great talent, going to go down as one of the greatest players ever. That goes without being said. But winning got to be attached to that. And if you're not winning, you sit at a different table. There's a couple different tables in the room, but that table that's at the front of the room, at the front of the room with the big light on it and the big chairs, if he doesn't win, Luka can't sit at that table. He's gonna have to sit, what they used to call it, the kiddie table. You can't sit at it's Thanksgiving time. Come get your dinner and get back to the table that's designated for y'all. Yeah, you can't sit at this table.
He can't sit at the table with Victor Sweet. Know what I mean? He got to sit over there with the kids and all that. Know what I'm saying?
Go down there and eat. You want to eat?
Yeah.
Go down there and eat.
And tell his women, too. Get down there with your man.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Before we get out of here, Fabian, I want to ask you a question unless you was going to respond real quick. What if Luka, great as he is, all the points he scored, what if in his whole career he doesn't get an MVP or a championship? Then what?
Well, that's a great question.
Which is a possibility.
Yeah, because of who's playing right now. And again, what Flea just said, you got to go sit at the kiddie table, right? Nah, we need more energy with that. We need more of an emphasis on that because we just did that to Jason Tatum 2 days ago. when it came to the MVP conversation. We broke down why you're not an MVP, Jason Tatum, with no problem. No problem. You always had a team around you. The Boston Celtics always gave you a chance to really perform in the playoffs when it matters. There's no more excuses for Jason Tatum to be an MVP, to be a champion, yada, yada, yada. Okay, but Jason Tatum did not come in the league on the same pedestal as Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic has the same kind of pedestal as the Wembys, as the LeBrons, as the, like, he's not quite Wemby. He wasn't quite LeBron, but they were talking about him very highly.
He wasn't the number one pick.
In terms of accomplishments, what has Luka done more than what has Trae Young and what's Trae Young's done in the league?
I get
Great
that.
point.
I'm saying
just accomplishments.
I get he's been to the Western Conference Finals. I think he's closer to a scoring champion than Trae Young. There's things offensively.
Trae Young's been in the Eastern Conference Finals as well. That's what I'm saying. What has he done more in terms of accomplishments team-wise than the guy that he got traded for?
Nothing.
But he needs more smoke for that, is my point. There's no smoke. Like, we're no longer talking about Trae Young anymore for that reason. Like, Trae Young is out of our conversation now. He's not even an all-star game. He needed injuries to get in there. So Luka, all that smile on your face and everything, you're getting away with a lot. That's my thing. After you said that, once you said that and I thought about it, hold on. Why isn't Luka getting more smoke? This is another team you have. You got rid of your coach. The general manager retired. Don Nelson Jr.'s, the son of Don Nelson, retired. It's Rick Carlisle, champion, left. Oh, you want him? No problem, Mark. I'm out of here. For you. There's no smoke for that. Magic got smoke for getting rid of some dude for what's his name?
Westhead.
Yeah.
Well, Paul Westhead.
We
don't even remember that guy's name. Look, what's his name? Dark-skinned Jermaine. Rick Carlisle is no dark-skinned Jermaine. He's no dark-skinned Jermaine. Luka Doncic does need more smoke, bro. Remember, I hyped him up. You have one of the best teams in the Western Conference. Flea just broke down. You just echoed what Kenny Smith just said. What is the difference between 2 through 9 in the Western Conference? You should not be talking about the Dallas Mavericks. What's the difference between us and everybody else when you have Luka and Kyrie there and you have that team? That should not be the case. That should not be coming out of anybody's mouth. And it's because of Luka. Go back to the fact that, what are you doing on offense? How come you're not going off ball? We have seen this before with James Harden. Bro, you can't go off ball. We gave him that criticism. Same thing with Kyrie. Super scorer, but you don't go off ball. Luka gets zero smoke. And again, what are they going to say? He's 25. What are they going to say? Remember, we automatically have one with Jason Tatum. Nah, man, I think it is time we turn the smoke up on Luka, because he has been flying under the radar, and now it's over for you. It's flame on, because you're ruining my whole Dallas Mavericks. It's the most dangerous team in the league right now, Luka. Go to hell if you don't make it to the damn conference finals or the finals, Luka. I got you now. Thank you, AllBall. Appreciate that.
Well, listen, man. Great show tonight. We got to run. Got to watch the 40K. Fabian in the building. My brother Flea. Big shout out everybody in the comments. Mel, Fish. I ain't, whoever else. I couldn't see the names. But big shout out to y'all. Listen, man. Tune in. Y'all know how we do.
Yes,
Knicks Rehab / AllBall TV. Go ahead, Flea.
I said Knicks Rehab. I'm in the building. Y'all know how I do.
Yes, sir.
2 seconds for me. You can hop on if you want. So I got to address this real quick. Come on, let's leave the xenophobia to Gil's Arena chat. Robert Paulson. Ain't no hate, bro. Ain't no hate. Straight up. It doesn't matter who you are. You have to be called to the forefront. I don't care if you Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, all right, so hold on. No. Hold on. Give me 30 seconds then. See, my thing is this. Y'all say some guys can't have these talks because we ain't play at that level. I give y'all a player. Scalabrini, the white Mamba, played at that level. We can make fun, say whatever we want to say. Y'all heard the conversation he had with KG, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So we say the things that people all of a sudden start saying. So if y'all don't want to respect it from us, respect it from a guy that played at that level. Quote, he said, I can't keep calling guys great or better than this if they not playing both ends of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been talking like that forever. So it's no hate. Well, y'all know I got hate for one guy. That's a fact. But
this term two-way player is a new term. Okay. Like when we was coming up, just keep it a buck. When we was coming up, what the fuck is a two-way? I've never in life ever heard of a two-way player till today's NBA. Not even today's basketball.
No, that's
till
not
today's NBA. No, the term two-way player is a very new term.
Hey,
there was
fellas,
no two-way player back in the day. Niggas, you had to play both ends.
hold on, just
My
real
point.
quick. I'm just letting y'all know now. I'm already getting threatened in DMs. It's already coming through. LeBron 40K. Y'all see what I mean? Listen. This is what they gotta have to hang. Listen, I'm telling y'all. Y'all know me. I'm like Nostradamus, bro. When LeBron don't win the chip, y'all know what everybody gonna say, right? 40K, guaranteed. They already going look. It's coming through the thing. So yo, man,
I hope
it's all
not.
up, though.
I hope that's not the case. That's bad. That's bad work. That's bad work.
Watch. But listen, man. My thing is this though, Flea. I get what you're saying. I just feel at least take the challenge. We ain't even got to call you a two-way player. My thing is this. I don't care how bad you're on defense. I'm saying certain times, certain spots of the game, it's a close game. Your guy got the ball, match up. That's all I'm saying.
LeBron did that the other night against Kawhi. I don't know if anybody was
agreed.
watching that.
Yes, he did.
Hold on.
Yes, he did.
He always hold up, please.
Like
he always got Kawhi's heart. I don't know what's going on. He got
takes
Kawhi's
that
heart.
matchup. He takes that matchup personal, y'all. Like he takes that matchup personal.
Yeah, but you know why, right? When Kawhi first came to the Clippers, remember that commercial driving in the car and on the keychain, it was a crown.
It was a crown.
Come on, so let's not act like that don't mean nothing. That's respectable smoke, which the game needs.
Right.
The game needs. But for me, Flea, like you said,
I need Kawhi to run to that smoke too, because he be looking like he running from that smoke when LeBron starts revving up. It looked like Kawhi start getting a little like, nah. I need you to meet him. I need you to meet him there. Meet me at the top. Pause.
Yeah. Well, Fabian, man, take us home, baby.
Please, a two-way player, AllBall TV and Clutch Sports Informed. You know we gotta leave you with the fish one-liners. Favorite perspective, respect is so accepted. Yo, AllBall, always
we
live.
Yo, Flea, Fabian, we out of here, y'all.
Love y'all, man. Holla at y'all.